Hey, how's everybody doing? I mean, I know it's early. I don't know. I got followers on the East Coast and followers on the West, followers real weird, but sometimes I just got to come on early and just say some things. I mean, the last 24 hours has been crazy. Actually, this whole year has been kind of crazy, right? So, yeah, I'm just looking at, a lot of things that have been going on in the media and the news in the last, I would say, 15 hours, really, to be honest with you. And usually, I just say, well, the hell with it. I'll just, come on and, speak my piece or whatever. Send a link out, but I don't need, you know, no entourage. I got it by myself. But uh, I know the last couple of hours have been kind of uproar for a lot of people. And I know a lot of things are going on. We got 9/11 psyops about to happen, which would be more BS. We've got the Get Along Gang running wild. Um, we've got vaccine jab mandates, or whatever the hell that thing is. So with that being said, like I said, I just kind of laugh at it really because I'm like, you know, war is on the horizon. Um, that's Irritated Genie's book. Anybody listened to Irritated Genie before? And I just can't believe that they, I said these people are really trying to impose a tyranny, right? I'm like, okay, and if you want to, impose a tyranny, people will have to fight back against tyranny. The man actually told you yesterday, this is not about freedom, so this is about a dictatorship. So let me pull up one article on it, by the way, since I'm talking about it. Okay. Mhm. Where's the article at? Should be on the screen. Yes, he did say that. How you dog boss? How you doing? Yes, he did say that. So I'm going to play some of this anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get to it, so it doesn't matter. But I gotta drag this down. So hold on for a minute. Get this shit off. And announced the most sweeping COVID-19 requirements yet on Thursday, which will require roughly 100 million Americans. This is 1976 Freedom of Information Act from investigative reporting only. I got to admit that. So let me put that out there. The new measures include a vaccine mandate for all federal workers and contractors and a requirement that large companies must mandate vaccines and regular testing for employees. My job is to protect all Americans. So tonight I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require our employees with 100 or more employees that the employer will aid in work to ensure that workers are fully a negative test at least once a week. At the bottom line, we're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated workers. That's the vision. That would at least 100 make sure the workers vaccinated. OSHA will issue an emergency temporary sanction to introduce the vaccine requirement. Companies that fail to comply could face fine of 14,000 per person. That was demanded. Change the president also they set Medicare and Medicaid for all federal employees and contractors with staff for HSDI programs, Defense Department schools, and Bureau of Indian Educated Operator schools. Mr. Biden has announced in July that federal workforce need to provide evidence they have been vaccinated or set to regular testing and practice social distancing workplace. Within hours of the speech, the Republican National Committee announced that it would plan to file a lawsuit against the Biden administration. He lied. He said he would not impose mandates now. Small businesses, workers, and families will pay the price. I am pro-vaccine and anti-mandate. This is Ronald McDaniel said. The new mandates are part of a prolonged Six-pronged White House to battle the COVID-19 Delta variant, which is a bunch of crap. Hospitals and deaths continue to decline. The six pillars are vaccinated, unvaccinated, further protection of unvaccinated, keeping schools safely open, increasing testing, requiring masking, and protecting economic recovery, which is going to be shot to hell anyway, and improving care for those with COVID-19. Frustrated with 25% who have yet to get a single shot. Can do a lot of damage. What more do you need to see? The nation's safe and convenient. Your refusal us. But yet the exception is that you want to work in the federal government, you need to be vaccinated unless you're eligible for one of the exemptions. The largest is taking issue with the mandatory, even though they're workers to get vaccinated. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I got the other articles I'm gonna use out. But I do want to play the anyway. Wow. Why isn't that playing? Greetings. So I'm not gonna be long here. Yeah. So that might be. I'm not even worried about that. Let's go to something. So let's go to something else. I don't have time for all that. Part of the deal. Whoa. I ain't realized I was even out. Um, yeah. All I'm saying on that part of the deal is just requirements and stuff that they're trying to pass. Getting into a tyranny right now, and the people got to push back on that. That's not exactly you know, U.S. Treasury Department. Just hold on, I'm looking for this article right here. I gotta find it. That's right on. All right, this is gonna be an interesting article. I just happened to see this last night, just going through the training. Because I mean, I don't understand what how they trying to pull us off if they're saying this article is really, really true. So I'm gonna pull up this screen. We're gonna take a look at this, and you'll be astonished to find out what they're saying. This is, I mean, this is complete nonsense. But I mean, somebody got the money because somebody getting paid. Um, just trying to find out how they can do it. I mean, I read about this last year. They're probably trying to go to a digital dollar or something, but I don't. I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? Um, let's see. My history. In a new letter to Congress, warned the U.S. is at risk of running out of cash during the month of October. Yellen stressed that the risk is real and the Treasury will run out of money unless Congress increases its bonds, stating that she could not offer a specific estimate on the exact time when reserves, that cash, and extraordinary measures would be exhausted in October. Yellen added that the Treasury was currently funding the government by spending other program investments. The extraordinary referred to these um, I don't know what happened there, but sorry. I was reading and I didn't know the screen was gone. But that's the um, article that I was sharing before I guess they kicked me out. They don't want me talking too much. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. But the article is basically saying that the U.S. could run out of money by the end of October by Secretary Janet Yellen. You can get this on Yahoo Finance article. Go banking rates. Yellen warns U.S. could run out of money for the first time in October. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, so that's another thing. Um, so that's very interesting. Um, yeah, it's very interesting. You see that, right? All right, cool. So I read the article the first time, but I don't know if I was able to post it the way I'm supposed to post it because I come back to the screen, they kick me out. So it is what it is. Um, Pull up something else here. I got to go to another slide actually because this thing is actually kind of getting I don't know what they're doing this morning. Oh shit. Yo, what's up, Shaq? I'm on. That's what's on. You got a link, man, don't you? You can. You were supposed to slide in, weren't you? Um, all right, so just shit. Biden asked OSHA to order back vaccine mandates for um, large employers. Let's view that. Um, they asked them to basically they asking OSHA. Model mandate rule would apply to employees only those who work in company officials of policies. OSHA oversees workplace safety, which the agency is likely to contend it stands to vaccine mandate. The agency issued other guidelines for pre-pandemic precautions, such as a rule in June requiring healthcare workers to provide effective protective equipment, provide adequate ventilation, and ensure social distancing, among other measures. Okay, the regulation is expected to be challenged in court by employees and perhaps some, but the legal base for a state is the weakest, is likely to be there directly within OSHA's jurisdiction. The business said working by, but including the requirement that office pay vaccinated. So that's pretty much how that's going to roll there. I just wanted to bring that up to you. Let's see. Let me pull that down. Let's see. What's another little interesting tidbit of information I can bring up today. This was an intriguing article. I just happened to see. I'm not saying this would happen in the U.S., but I am saying they would go for guns and stuff like that to try to make a point. Okay. Um, okay. Knives taken off supermarket the terrorist attack of New Zealand. I want me to view the article. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's well, they're basically saying that they don't have the they have knives and they don't want to use the knives. That's all. You can't use knives. That's all they're saying. So I mean, they don't want you to use knives in New Zealand. Okay, that's basically what they're saying. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing?
There you go. Hey, what's up? Peace,
Can you hear
peace.
me?
Yeah, I
How
heard
you
you.
doing
Hear me?
this morning?
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
hear
I'm
you.
just getting up,
I hear
man.
you 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
what you
know.
doing this morning, man? I'm about to get ready to do my walk. What's up with you?
I'm putting out this information. That's what's going on. I said I got to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
what I'm saying. What kind of information
So
you putting out, man? I'm just waking up, man. I don't know what's what's going on.
I put out I put out New Zealand. They banned knives temporarily after a so-called terrorist attack. Talk about OSHA mandate. They're trying to get OSHA to do. I'm putting out the information this morning. Let's put it like that.
Uh-huh.
So they working on a master plan, and I'm working on a master plan.
Hmm.
Now, may the best man win. Right? Party's over.
Hmm.
Um. Anyway, introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Shaq, man. Coming out of old Texas, man. Man, we up early, ain't we? We on the thing live early, ain't you? I'm just waking up.
Do it, man,
I'm
for
just
one
kind of
time.
waking up, man. Huh?
I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Hey, I'm just waking up, man. Man, you say you got some information to drop, man. I'm just waking up. I normally get up around this time, man, and do my little walk, man. Get some fresh air in my
Look, man,
lungs and stuff.
I actually already put out a good part of information, but I'm putting out more and more. As a matter of fact, while I'm doing it, let me give props to somebody right quick. As a matter of fact, because they are doing this. Actually, if the weeks don't stop me from putting it out there, right? You know. Matter of fact, they're not gonna stop me because I'm gonna put it out there anyway. And hell with it. All guns are cocked and loaded right now. All guns are cocked and loaded. Yeah. So let me
All
get it
guns
out
are
while
cocked
I
and
can.
loaded, huh?
So let me just pull the article up and we'll be fine. Let me get this going. If they stop acting so slow. But we got a lot of stuff going on in the meantime. Like I've been looking at this stuff, and I was showing these mandates they were trying to pass yesterday, which was affect about 80 million people. But then I looked at, they said 2/3 of the workforce, and I said, well, wait a minute. In the Bible, it said that the dragon would take down 2/3 of the stars, so 2/3 of the workforce. Biblical terminology. I caught that right off the bat. I read one article saying about 2/3, so that was very interesting. But like I said, I mean, like I said, just like a declaration of war. Hey, you've been at war all your life.
Hey, you have to fight. I keep saying we had to
one
fight
more
coming
battle?
into this world.
One more battle for the enemy. Yeah, you might fight to come in, and you might fight. You can fight like hell to get out of it, as they say. But nevertheless, let me try to find these articles. Or better yet, I'm going to just have to pull them up on phone, and that's taking too long, and I'm getting a little bit upset there. So, matter of fact, I put it on the tablet. It's even better. I'll pull it up on the tablet. All right, let me get this up there. Hope y'all can see it. Let's put this out there, baby.
Me, dog. Hello? I hate when it happens, man.
So tomorrow, on September 11th, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. I need to back it up or improve the lighting. Let me improve the lighting on this damn thing. You probably still can't see it. There it is. Oh. You got Anderson King, Reza Islam, Abdul Sharif Muhammad, Kwame Brown, Dr. Simone Gall, and Dr. Kerry Maddie. They have the truth about COVID-19, and their mission is to educate Black communities on their right to body sovereignty and eradicate medical apartheid. That's tomorrow from 2 to 5 in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's one thing. A press conference with Anderson King and Reza Islam on Monday at the Georgia State Capitol, no less. So I hope people in Georgia go there. Another article. Well, now that's not even important right now. We'll get to that later. I want you to hear this.
Just hours ago, Joe Biden delivered a speech that marks a clear turning point in his administration. It's a declaration of war against nearly 80 million Americans. And it's a promise from Joe Biden that he'll ignore the Constitution and basic principalism just to get what he wants. This afternoon, Joe Biden announced that most businesses in this country are required to start forcing employees to either get the COVID vaccine or submit to regular COVID tests.
My job as president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm at the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week.
Joe Biden added that if state governors don't go along with this, he'll, quote, use my power as president to get them out of the way. What power does the president have to override state governments on this issue exactly?
That's the question
Joe Biden didn't say. Maybe it's the same authority that allowed the CDC to suspend all evictions in the country. This administration no longer cares about the rules. They'll do whatever they want. Keep in mind, less than a year ago, Joe Biden told us that vaccines would never be mandatory. He knew he didn't have the authority to do this.
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand it be mandatory.
Now Joe Biden's threatening the unvaccinated more than he's threatening the Taliban. It's the same exact story that we saw with the CDC's eviction moratorium. First, Joe Biden said he wouldn't do it. Then he did it anyway. So there's no legal justification at all. But listen carefully to Joe Biden's scientific justification. Tonight, Joe Biden appeared to admit that the COVID vaccines aren't very effective.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers. We're going to reduce the spread of COVID-19 fear of the workforce that is vaccinated in businesses all across America.
Wait a minute. If the vaccines work, why do the vaccinated need protection from the unvaccinated? And Joe Biden didn't say. Vaccinated travelers still need to wear masks on airplanes. Instead, tonight, Joe Biden announced steeper fines for travelers who don't obey.
The Transportation Safety Administration, the TSA, will double the fines on that refuse to mask. If you break the rules, be prepared to pay.
The irony is that today, while Joe Biden was announcing these mandates, Kamala Harris spoke out against, quote, government interference in what she called personal well-being decisions. Now Republicans are responding. Republican Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel has just announced that the Republican National Committee will sue the Biden administration over this order. Quote, when his decree goes into effect, the RNC will sue the administration to protect Americans and their liberties, unquote. Matt Walsh is host of the Matt Walsh Show. He joins us to respond.
So basically what they're saying, Shaq, right now, I'm going to let it finish playing, but they're saying that, you know, you're overstepping your bounds, you know? And you're going
I'm
a little too
overstepping my
far.
bounds. Yeah. Oh, you
No,
saying they
overstepping
overstepping their bounds?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know, they're overstepping their bounds, and they're getting too tyrannical with it. So now that's actually like a declaration of war against 80 million people, so they say. And they say that 25% are causing a lot of damage as well, right? So
the 25% of what? Of
people who they claim haven't took it, which is probably more than that, but whatever the case may be. So next week they'll be putting a fence around the Capitol or something. I can't believe they did this right before a football game too yesterday. By the way, a lot of people say the football game, anybody say nothing. I thought it was my body, my choice. So if it's my body, my choice, why you keep messing with me? Your thoughts on that?
Well, like you said, man, And these people are demonic, man, and they only got one goal. It's world domination. They never had any really empathy for human life form. Anytime you want to come in and change up the natural ecosystem, you kill off the natural animals and natural plant life. You're messing with the marina life and all that stuff. So you can't not care. Say that you all of a sudden care for the human population when you killed off the natural ecosystem. You're killing it. You're destroying the natural way the ecosystem is designed. The insects, the way they pollinate the vegetation. Um, I don't see I don't see nothing that's positive coming out what they doing. I see all negativity, inhuman stuff. These are inhuman people. They're doing inhuman stuff. They've been doing inhumane stuff for years now, thousands of years now, cultivating artificial life, trying to cultivate artificial life. You know what I mean? They've been trying to take us out of our natural order, and they want us, like you said, they want us, like you say, in a subhuman mind state of mind, where they can control your mind and your body. They want to control your mind and your body. It's jealousy, it's hate, envy, savagery, all that wrapped up in one big burrito.
Yep, I got you. I understand. That's right. That's exactly right. And
but we got to fight back though. We can't just lay over. You can't just lay over and say, "Oh, that is what it is." No, it's time out for that. Saying that we kind of in this position because we've been saying that is what it is.
Go along, get along.
There's like a temper tantrum over Afghanistan. The president just taking out his anger on the country, on businesses. How do you see it?
Yeah, well, I think it's interesting that we were assured for 4 years that Donald Trump is a tyrant, that he is, Hitler incarnate. And meanwhile, he was like the least tyrannical president we've had in a very long time with his, with the way that he used his authority. No, we had to elect this rotting bag of oatmeal to get a real tyrant. I mean, that's what Joe Biden, as you point out, this is not the first time that he has explicitly said he doesn't have the authority to do something legally and then done it anyway. So we could sit here until we're blue in the face and say he doesn't have the authority to do it. He doesn't have the authority to do it. It doesn't matter. He admits he doesn't have the authority to do it, but he's going to do it anyway. I think all of us as Americans, we have to understand this, that is, as far as they're concerned, the powers that be, the legal justification is that they want to do it, and what are you going to do about it? That's really their justification, which is why maybe this, in the end, is a good thing in the sense that it's a time for choosing for Americans and American business owners and American citizens. Are we going to comply and lie down to this, or are we finally going to stand up and say, you know what, it's not going to happen? You want to send the army in and shut down millions of businesses and start arresting business owners, because that's what you're going to have to do. I think we have to draw that. If we don't draw it here as Americans, then we might as well forget about this country and forget about freedom entirely.
Well, Biden's going to run out of federal employees to enforce these.
What up, man? Top of the morning.
Salute.
What's going on, man? Shit.
So he's just going to run out of little boots on the ground to visit these businesses and hand them slips and fine them. My assessment is that no one's going to trust Joe Biden anymore after he declared independence from the pandemic in July, after he said there weren't going to be mask mandates. He said no vax mandates. He took off his mask in this big show, and now he throws down the gauntlet, and we go back to this permanent pandemic. Same thing with Afghanistan. Taliban wasn't going to take over. We got this under control. Next thing you know, Kabul's falling and Americans are stranded. No one believes him anymore.
No one believes him or trusts what he has to say for a lot of good reasons. Number one, he doesn't even know what he's saying half the time, and that's pretty clear. But I also think the other part of this is that no one is going to trust the vaccines. There's already a problem of especially from the perspective of the federal government and the people that are pushing the vaccines. There's a problem. People don't trust them. Well, you're not going to convince people to trust the vaccines when you go about it this way. And if you're worried about quote unquote conspiracy theories and all this kind of stuff, well, having the federal government tear the Constitution up to force these substances into your arms, that is not going to quell those conspiracy theories. And as you pointed out, if the vaccines work, as many of us have pointed out, do the vaccines work or not? Because if they do, then it shouldn't matter to you if you're a vaccinated person whether or not your worker has the vaccine. That's the question they cannot answer. The other question, what about natural immunity? Does that not exist? We're just pretending that natural immunity doesn't exist. In his order that he passed down today, natural immunity doesn't factor in. We're just pretending that that's not a thing. Well, the science tells us that it is a thing and that it provides lasting protection. But we're throwing that on the burn pile, I guess.
Well, as you said, Matt, you've been vaxxed. Nothing to be afraid of for the unvaxxed. Doesn't make any sense. He's taking a sledgehammer to vaccine confidence. Matt Walsh, thanks so much.
All right, Frank. So I didn't know you were really coming in, but yeah. But that's just a little tidbit of what I've been talking about this morning. So without further ado, how you doing, Frank?
Shit, I'm chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm chilling now, but since I'm up, yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Yeah, you was talking about that shit yesterday, man. I think I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that before. I knew last year he was saying that shit. I saw saying before. I knew he was saying that there wasn't gonna be no mandate. I knew he was lying. I mean, I think a lot of people are used to lying, and they, you know what I'm saying, to the point so much where they don't even know it's a lie because they used to lie. So people lying to them so much, or them lying so much to people, something like that. Because people are stupid. People don't remember the lies. People don't. Either they don't remember the lies, or they don't care, or they just, you know what I'm saying. People are so brainwashed that they're gonna go with it, man. You know. But I knew he was lying last year. I knew they were gonna mandate it, man. I knew. You know what I'm saying. So what is he gonna do? You know, it sounds like a threat to me. Sound like he planning to do something, man. Well, shoot, man, go on and do it, man. That's how. That's how. Look, I ain't gonna be no punk about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be scary about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? This is fear mongering too, though. This is fear mongering too. He trying to scare people by even saying this shit. You have people shook, man. You know, man, this dude is a crook, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. And I mean, if you voted for this dude, you're a sucker, man. I don't care who you are, man. I don't care if you're related to me or not.
Whoa.
Hey, but you know what, too, Frank? You know what, too? Now, prior to this, we had some slim hope in science, right? In science, right? We had some slim hope in science. But with this administration and what they're trying to pull off, American people should definitely turn their back on science right now. I mean, we always had a side eye looking at science like it's because they never cured anything. They never cured anything. But you studying all these goddamn years, you're a master of nothing.
Yep.
Everybody should get on their social media and wear these some bitches out. Y'all are a master of nothing, a PhD of nothing. You haven't cured shit in all your studies, your medical journals. You ain't cured shit. You just got people as dope heads. Y'all just created a human race of dope heads for people to be on dope. Then the people ought to be fed up. This ought to be the end of the straw. Let you know that they've been bullshitting us around. Some you got a bachelor's degree. BS. Bullshit. PhD. How done. All that is bullshit. All that is bullshit. And everybody who got a goddamn degree and go to these goddamn colleges, y'all need to take that shit and piss on it and throw it in the trash can. You need to throw it in the trash. You need to burn it. Matter of fact, let's do a challenge. Let's do a PhD, master's degree, BS, associate degree. Just have a burning of all of them. We might as well just burn them right now. Piss on them and burn them. Because there's nothing void right now at this point. There's nothing void.
And if they don't see that this is New World Order, I don't see what's wrong with these people, man. Somebody gave me a talking point. I guess it was on Facebook. One of them dumbass motherfuckers on Facebook and shit. And this goes out, man. You know, I got friends on Facebook and shit. I got y'all on Facebook and shit. I got certain people on Facebook that I fuck with. But other than that, man, certain other people, I don't, man. People be that's another place you got to watch people on like sites like that, Facebook, Instagram. You got to watch certain people, man, because they brainwash those. A lot of people with that base, they lost. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't the algorithm. People always say, no, it ain't the damn algorithm. It's the people on Facebook. People don't agree with you. That's how people are nowadays. People are suckers. People are soft. People aren't straightforward. You know what I'm saying? People are a person that's not straightforward is going to be passive aggressive a lot of times when it comes down to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When they don't agree with you or when they, you know, then it develops a little bit of hostility and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's like, you know, but you're right though, man. You know, people are just suckers, man. And like you said, all this should be out the window. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe in any kind of medicine from now on. I mean, now it should show you. Just like 9/11, you would have showed people, man. You would have thought, right? But people still, you know what I'm saying, believe the hype, man. You know, and then they, you know, that's how you know people something's wrong with people because they're going
on the news this morning. They talking about 9/11 a lot too.
Yeah, because it's tomorrow, you know. So I mean, it's tomorrow. I don't see how nobody see no symbolism. People don't see symbolism in the stuff.
No, it's all symbolism.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it all is. And it's just like this. Okay, so this. Okay, what do y'all feel about this man? He's a liar. You know what I'm saying? He done. You feel me? He's a deceiver.
Double talk.
He's a double talker.
Yeah, double talker.
Deceiver. Now, see, and people was talking about Trump. This dude is trying to use his power. This dude is trying to flex his muscle on the American people, man. Like threatening people, his American people, like as if that, you know what I'm saying? We Russia or we China or we, you know what I'm saying, Korea or something, man. It's just like, but then at the same time, is he giving the same kind of hostility to these Afghanis coming here? I mean, I don't see how people don't see this, man. And this is another thing too. There's a lot of selfish people I was talking about the other day. Selfish people. We're like, for example, some of our relatives or whoever the case is, you know what I'm saying, or whoever people we know, whatever, they took the jab and they don't. A lot of times, people are not looking at their relatives or the people that haven't took the jab and they're not looking out for their well-being. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Hope my family, and this might affect my family. They seen that on the news and they was like, yes. I bet you a lot of people was like, yeah, good. You know, Joe Biden's finally, but they weren't thinking about, damn, wait up. What about my unvaccinated family? What about my unvaccinated friends? Shit, this might affect them. You know, damn, I don't think this is right. You know what I'm saying? People aren't like that, man. People are very stupid. Unfortunately, a lot of us black people, we go with the trend. So guess what? When you go with the trend, you go with anything. You know what I'm saying? You go with the crate challenge, the busted, the Cardi B, all this bullshit challenge and shit. And now this is like a challenge right here, dude. This is a challenge against a real challenge. This ain't no trendy challenge. This is a real challenge against us. This is a real war against us. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna see how many black people and other people can participate in this shit across the U.S. and it's working. I'm saying we falling on the crates now, dude. You know, that's what we doing this shit and we're falling constantly left and right and shit. Like, you know, how is this gonna benefit? This vaccination thing gonna benefit motherfuckers anyway, like they were saying. I could see if you were immune once you take this shit from even getting COVID. I could see that'd be different, but you're not.
Name one time in history that science actually was a long-term thing. Everything they didn't created when short-term. It never. I mean, besides maybe getting a surgery, but then again, some type of surgery where it's taking out an organ. But we know nowadays certain organs they need to be taken out. So what were they doing with those organs they were taking out?
Using them for stem cell, using them for vaccines and stuff. That's what they be doing. They use your organs and stuff to traffic your organs and stuff like that, and use them for vaccines. So I bet you a lot of little kids' organs and issues and stuff like that is in this mRNA.
Begin. Sad day for the non-believers. I also had posted an article earlier. The U.S. says they can run out of cash by the end of October.
I got that.
See,
they're playing.
How can you run out of cash when you print it?
People don't think.
I don't know.
People don't think. And then they trade what's your name? Excuse me, BJ. They trade the what's name?
I went to the store and I ordered something for $1.42, and they told me they ain't had no change. They just let me only pay $1.
They're pulling that change thing, but then don't they trade with it? They're doing the treasury, man. They trade the money with the bonds. That's how you know they're lying too. Do they trade? You know what I'm saying? The Federal Reserve, the Treasury exchange. You know what I'm saying? Those change the money for the bond. That's how you know they're lying. They exchange the money for the bond. They lying. They think people stupid.
Hey Frankie BJ, I had a dope conversation with an older gentleman. You might know him. He's brother Kwame. He was on my show. on the Shaq and Stice show with Brother West, right?
Okay.
Older gentleman. He broke it down to me. He said, look on the back of the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says G-O-D. It says in G-O-D we trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it say, right?
Yeah.
In G-O-D we trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
G-O-D ain't what y'all think it is. G-O-D is in gold, oil, and drugs we trust.
Yeah.
That's what it means. Gold, oil, and drugs.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. It ain't no God that you talking about. The God of gold, the God of oil, and the God of drugs. That's who they trust in.
That's right.
So people keep thinking that y'all worshiping and trusting the same God. Ha 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 ha. It's deeper than that, baby.
Imagine how many people are gonna believe that story to like about the running out of money. People are dumb, man. That's why I don't talk to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't talk to a lot of people, dude. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? I was talking to this motherfucker in the gym, and this motherfucker started. He told me he had the jab. I'm like, okay, he was. This dude was supposed to be a roster. I'm like, okay, this dude seemed like a cool dude. He's supposed to be a fucking roster. He's a humble dude, right? This dude. Next time I see this,
he's a roster.
Yeah, he ignores me in the gym. I'm like, all right, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That kind of shit right there. I'm a grown ass man. I don't care about that shit, but just don't say nothing to me no more, though. Keep that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Keep that energy the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play that shit. I don't play those kind of games with other grown men and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes me. That's
ain't no roster then.
It's gonna make me hostile.
He's portraying roster style.
Yeah, it makes me.
Ital is vital.
That's right. That's mad fake.
Ital is vital.
Exactly. You're supposed to be humble. Rostas, that's one of the first thing they push is fucking humanity, humbleness and shit, man. So that's how I know this dude's fake and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he had to take it because of his job and all this shit. I'm like, oh man, whatever. He was like, oh, plus I got a mask on because of the breakthrough infections. So I'm thinking the dude was a cool dude. Next time I see the motherfucker, ignore him. I'm like, all right. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's division shit. BJ, that's that fake shit, man. That's that division shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You already divided in your mind. So you got, you put it in your mind next time. We was cool. We left on a cool note. I thought we did. So then you just basically
I thought they said don't believe the hype.
Black people, I'm telling you, man. I'm not trying to even push this on your platform or nothing, but we be on some bullshit, man. I'm telling you, man. We the first followers, dude. I'm telling you. But I mean, they do say though that we're as a whole we are hesitant in this country for taking the vaccine, and which is a good thing. But I mean, the people that I talk to you are the people that I know. You wouldn't think that we are in those numbers and shit because there's a lot of dumbass people I know, man. And they look like me and you too. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that is good though, that we are more hesitant because we know, man, and people trying to roly-poly and people trying to downplay the Tuskegee experiment. Oh, they weren't given Tuskegee, they weren't given syphilis. They was just told to fend for themselves when they had it and all this shit, man. Come on, man. Then that's the case. Why didn't they give us no vaccination then? They wasn't pushing the vaccination on us, right?
What if this is
we had some?
What if this syphilis 3.0? You ever thought about that? These people don't just come up with no new stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
These demons.
History repeats.
They the one. Look, but they the one came up with that phrase. History repeat itself. That ain't nothing we said. That ain't nothing we. That ain't nothing that would come out of our brain. History repeat itself. That's a lie. Only people say history repeat itself is motherfuckers who wanted to repeat. That's another way they controlled us.
That's true. That's true. This is some
Orwellian. Repeat itself.
I'm sorry, man. I'll go on Facebook. I'll post some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get no likes that much. Or I don't give a fuck. But we do need to go. You're right. We do need to go on our platforms. No matter whatever you use it, not whatever. It just fucking going on this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of coons. There's gonna be a lot of people. Oh, that's gonna disagree, but fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That weeds out the motherfuckers. I'm gonna start deleting people off my Facebook and off my social media and shit that's on that. But I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't give a fuck if they're my family. I don't give a fuck about that shit because people might say that I'm trying to cause division, but oh well. You gotta be firm on your stuff, man. This is serious business. Ain't no play right here, man. This dude's talking about doing some shit to you know what I'm saying? The people that ain't vaccinated and shit trying to threaten us and shit, man.
Right.
Man, let me say something. Let me say something about the article I'm reading right here. Hold on. I turned writing it down on the phone for you to even see the damn thing. You still can't see that. Look, don't worry about it. Burger King is banning 120 artificial ingredients from menus. See the full list. It's driving favor of artificial dyes and flavorings from his menu. The chain promoted his move away from some of the ingredients in a viral ad campaign last year. Burger King is also releasing celebrity meal partnerships. Burger King just announced that it's banning 120 ingredients from its menus, including high fructose corn syrup and several food dyes. Well, I just want to know what's the big deal here. I mean, shoot, you got high fructose corn syrup and everything else. What's the big deal?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, but Bernard, but what they replacing it though? So they got to replace it with something. So what is they going to replace it with? That's what you need. Questions you need to ask. You need to ask the right questions. What are you going to replace it with then? What fillers you going to put in? What's the next filler you're going to put in?
And why they waiting right now to do it? Because they're trying to say, oh, you know what? We pushing the code, we pushing the wood, the jab, and all these motherfuckers on top. We pushing this, and we trying to say this and healthy, this and that. So you know what? Let's go on and play it off and take this off our menu and shit. Because we know this shit is fucking cancer is causing anyway. So let's go on and take this off our menu and shit and try to play it off. Because then therefore, because people are getting sick anyway, and this is the sick era, the season of the sick. Like Brother Lynch had a album named that. What a coincidence, right? And then so you know it's the season of sick. So let's just take this off and play it off, and because you know. It's jabbing time and stuff like that. And we already acclaiming motherfuckers for not being healthy and healthy immune system when we're contributing to this shit. But guess what? They're not the only ones with the food corn syrup. It's FDA approved, right? So why are they even taking it off their menu? Just like this thing is FDA approved, right?
I gotta make an apology. Well, I'm not really making an apology for this because but this is like, you know, I gave some of y'all exemption forms, you know, I emailed it to you, right? But United Airlines said that those who are granted religious exemptions to vaccine mandate will be put on unpaid leave. They said that okay, Delta, you know, is imposing a $200 surcharge on unvaccinated employees. They will end pay protections for unvaccinated who contract or exposed to COVID-19. United said that if it's denied, they will within 5 weeks and get the first shot back, or they will be terminated. Pilots, flight attendants, and other employees. So staff who are given medicine for not getting the vaccine will be put on temporary leave.
Now that's Delta Airlines.
Unpaid. United.
Or United Airways.
They united, all right. They united in the bullshit and the propaganda.
Then what are they?
So they got to do it. They're gonna do it to make accommodations for the.
But what are some of they special travel points?
Yeah, but you know, goddamn,
what are some of their key travel points? I say, what are some of their key destination points? U.S. Airways.
All across, probably across the United States, and they probably do abroad too. They probably go overseas. But that's still. I mean, we'll cut them off. You don't want to fly them. I mean, I gotta look at this. This is how I look at this. Companies like that, you gotta distance your money from them. You know, we talk about boycotts. That's the way to boycott these motherfuckers, by stop fucking going to them. Motherfuckers talk that boycott shit, when it's time to actually boycott, they don't know how to do it, and they don't do it and shit. That's weird. They think, oh, don't go to the Oscars or don't watch the Oscars. It's boycott. Motherfuckers, man. And don't listen to these celebrities that talk that shit either, man. These celebrities are down with the establishment. They're down with the same shit. If you're on a mainstream media, what does that tell you? And you're a celebrity, what does that tell you? That you're down with the people, right? Most of the time. There's probably a few celebrities wasn't even never down with that shit. Other than that, mostly all the motherfuckers were down with that shit. People, all conspiracy theories. They say, okay, there's conspiracy theories too in Hollywood too now when we pick their ass apart too, right? That's the word to throw us off, conspiracy theory. That was made by the CIA, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like they say the Nazis are the CIA now. They probably are. So, you know, 9/11 was a conspiracy theory. Everything's a conspiracy theory. These people that they know that we know is right and that they want to throw us off with and shit. I mean, like Shaq, like you said, man, I don't see how people should be livid because they should be thinking like, damn, but people are selfish. And you got a lot of that selfishness that's the female nature, really. That's not really a man's nature. A man's nature is to be selfless, not selfish. So, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Society is pushing on this matriarchy and shit anyway, and it's not supposed to be no damn matriarchy in this society. You know, it's supposed to be a patriarchy. You know what I'm saying? So they pushing the matriarchy, and that goes right along good with the dysfunction, because with the chaos order, you got feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And the and maintaining order, you got masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Order is masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? And chaos is feminine energy, man. And that's exactly what that is. You know what I mean? You got a lot of a lot of punk ass shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is right now, man. This society is just based on, you know what I'm saying? They got it to the point where they don't even know what principle the man's supposed to have, and you know what I'm saying, and the female's supposed to have. Well, the female knows she's supposed to be strong and masculine and this and that, which she's not supposed to be. The man's supposed to be has strength, and the woman's supposed to have power. You know what I'm saying? The woman's supposed to have support, just like in chess. You know what I'm saying? She protects the king. But she's still not the most important piece on the board, right? The king still is. You know what I'm saying? That protection, that power equals that support. You know what I'm saying? We're lost and shit, though. We're lost and shit. American society, we don't even know what the feminine principles and the masculine principles are with people now. We don't even know what roles motherfuckers are supposed to play and shit now, though. You know? And then if you do, Power and all these other stupid ass shows fucking with the gay shit on there. You notice how all these black shows have all those homosexual agendas that they pushing on there, and what a coincidence, right? You know, Shy and all these shows and shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't thinking about no shit like that out there. No damn Shy. Motherfuckers is going through it, man. You know what I'm saying? But just like I was saying before, I was telling somebody yesterday, man, it was some cat and shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like us. He was like, man, people need to talk about Chicago. I said, no. I said, yeah, Chicago was real bad. Don't get me wrong. It's horrible out there, dude. It's bad as shit. But, you know, there's two cartels out there, man. You know what I'm saying? There's two Mexican cartels out there and shit. Nobody's talking about that. They just try to make it seem like it's a bunch of savage black people killing each other. There's black people killing each other out there. It's a crime rate. But it's not all of us still out there. So people need to know. But the mainstream media is going to tell you that. And then they're going to tell you Philadelphia is probably just as bad and shit. They're going to tell you that's St. Louis has a crazy crime rate right now, too, and shit. They're not going to tell you that. And then St. Louis, that's really black on black out there. You know what I'm saying? So, there ain't no Mexican cartels out there. So, you know what I'm saying? And there's no gun stores in Chicago, man. Why is it, where are these people getting the guns from? People don't think. They want us to group think.
What you mean? They just going to the other states and getting them, drop them to other states and bringing them back.
Going to Indiana, they get draw purchases from Indiana and shit. And I think Shaq, I think they really was dropping crates off out there and in South Central LA. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know people out here that was like, yeah, hell yeah, they were dropping crates off of sugar fucking LA. Hell yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they was like, oh, black people was breaking into gun stores back then. We were and shit, or not we, but back in the day. But they was dropping off guns too, dude. You know, they was making it accessible, easy access. You know what I'm saying? But Shaq, man, you hit it on the man. You hit the nail on the hammer, man, earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why people should be pissed right now. People should be blowing up their damn social medias right now, man. Because this right here is. But people look at this. How people look at it. I'm gonna tell you the psychological aspect. How people look at it. They look at it like, oh, as long as it ain't me, I'm good. I'm immune. Right. I got my shot. You know what I'm saying? Selfishness. Women only look at like, dude. That's why Marlon Brando said in The Godfather, only women and children are supposed to be careless. Not men. We're the protection part. That's why you're not supposed to be careless, right? I'm telling you, man. These movies give you a lot too. They give you a lot of game too, dude, and they give you a lot of fruition and shit too. You know, just like I said, Transformers was telling us about the nanobots changing the Transformers. The nanobots was making the Transformers transform and shit and controlling the Transformers. Now, guess what? The nanobots is transforming your DNA. We don't see these motherfuckers. These are clever, dude. Matt Groening, these Simpson creators, and all these people in Hollywood are so clever because they know this shit was going to happen before it be happening. They predicted Donald Trump being the president and Caitlyn Jenner changing the sex and all that shit, dude. How do they know all this? How do the Simpsons know all this?
Because they might be the script writers. we say who writing the script?
The big script.
Your boy Darren Muhammad always say who writing the script, huh, BJ?
Yeah.
Who writing these scripts?
I'm not sure. Well, I don't know if they're doing a good job. Actually, they're doing a bad job to me. But
it does seem bad, man. Like, I think too, because social media is more like 9/11. We didn't have no social media like that. The internet wasn't like that. So it went over your head. You know, you weren't thinking, and there was so much stuff, so much, you know. But then when YouTube started hitting, like I ain't gonna lie, like there was some years back, YouTube didn't get their censorship wasn't like it is now, man. I mean, cats used to do debunking videos all day about these little conspiracies. I ain't gonna lie, man. People used to debunk, and they used to do good jobs on them. Do good videos and like Post Nightclub, all those, man. I done seen some videos debunking all that, man. Sandy Hook. I mean, good in-depth videos. But YouTube started being funny, man, because you see that lets you know right there. When I start seeing those videos, I'm like, yeah, stuff is scripted. Stuff is really scripted, man.
Crisis, yeah. The crisis actors and stuff that you, yeah, man, all that stuff.
Actor.com, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I might go try to get a job of doing that shit my damn self. I mean, I'm saying, though, you hire motherfuckers and shit. I'm just playing. But that, you know, people don't, you know, I'd say that, and people gonna think, oh, he's something wrong with him. You know, he conspiracy theories. He think just like the rel. He a Republican, or he a conservative. We be on some. We think the white person did a good job on teaching us how to think, like teaching us how to talk the bullshit talking points, teaching us the division talking points. You know, other races be like, oh, we're divided. Nah, black people are divided. We divided first. We'll work on us being divided with you later. We're divided.
Well, that's that's why it's such a strong influence and push to keep us divided, because we are the most electrical beings here on this earth, on this plane. We're most electrical beings here. So if they keep us divided and keep us, like you say, from being grounded, hey, we out our element, our natural state.
Yeah, then I can tell you, you can stick they got all these detox and stuff, you know, for feet and all this stuff. You can put the feet in his stuff, and you know, put it in the water and other stuff, and then man, you put your feet in the motherfucking ground, the dirt. We're so electrical, we're so powerful. You put you know, that's how you really energize. You fucking go out barefooted, go stick your feet in the dirt and see how much energy you you know, create. You know what I'm saying? That's why we alkaline diets are good and stuff like that, man, because we are electrical. You know, we are electrical too, as far as water too. You know, we're mostly water, but at the same time, we still electrical beings and have currency in our body. So, you know, not the kind of current, not money currency, but currents. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother
we
thing.
are the current.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, we are the most valuable thing on this planet outside of oxygen and water. Because we are the current. Because guess what? If we don't physically go dig these rare minerals out of the ground and create some out of them, they don't exist until we create it and manifest.
That's true.
Even money, we gotta print and press up the money, the paper. We cut the trees and stuff down for we gotta pick the cotton for us to have clothes, different type of clothes on our back and stuff, different type of material. So we are the currency. Nothing's more valuable, I mean, money wise, than us, because we are the current. We are the current.
That's that mandatory. And then they try. That's what it's mixed in a little bit with how they say currency and the bank and all that. That's what. That's what's that. What's that? That's maritime law. There we go. That maritime law shit too. You know, and that's another thing, man. These people is clever, man, because they got all types of different laws and shit and maritime and you know what I'm saying and this and you know they ain't gonna tell you that shit in school, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times too, man. You know, that's another thing too. That's where a lot of people, this government and stuff, they hide their power in their hand too. With some of these laws and some of these
rules, though.
Yes, yep, rules and sanctions that they.
Listen to he said rules, right? Did your president number 46 said, if you break the rules, okay, rules are made to be broken. He didn't say no laws, but he said rules. Rules are made to be broken.
But he could blatantly lie to us though and say that they ain't gonna mandate that shit. You know what I'm saying? He could blatantly just lie and say that's why.
But that's just a rule though. A mandate just a rule. It's not a law. It's a rule though.
It's not a law.
It's a what they call it? It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Ultimatum. It's an ultimatum. Mandate. Just another way of saying an ultimatum, giving you an ultimatum. That's it.
He talking about he tired of playing with us like we kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, man, bro, I don't like to be in talk like that by no other grown ass man. Like, who the hell you think you are, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people don't even let their parents talk to them like that. Like, who is you? You know what I'm saying?
They've been letting this dude get away with talking like that, man. He went on the Breakfast Club, man, and said, if y'all ain't black, don't vote for me. He didn't call it, they want our kids going into the jungles and all this stuff, man. He didn't said all type of crazy stuff, and people still looking at like this guy's supposed to be it's where this Stockholm syndrome is deep.
If that was Trump,
that's some deep shit there, boy.
That was Trump that
that's
said
some deep
that
shit there, boy.
If that was Trump's son that said what he said and nigga and all this stuff, and Joe Biden's son talking about nigga and Hennessy prices and all that, man, if that was Trump's son, dude, man. And see, that's why, you know, we gotta us as black people, we need to stop. We need to stop feeding into this this white person is better than this white man, and this senator is better than this senator, or this senator is all right because he's black. And no, it don't work. It's not working no more, man. That's not working no more. It's 2021, man. We got to stop. We got to change our strategy. You know, if you're a pickup artist, you know what I'm saying, if you're not picking up as many women or whatever the case is, whatever you use is not working on as many women, you got to change your strategy, man. You know what I'm saying? Us as grown men, we know that we're problem solvers. So that's what you do, man. As a problem solver, man, you got to change that strategy. See, we don't be thinking like that, man. We're in that feminist.
Let me make an announcement. So I just read an article about Kamala Harris campaigning for Newsom, but she will be in Hampton University. To celebrate HBCU week.
Oh, you're talking about the same HBCUs that are making the jab mandatory, right? Oh, okay, those are HBCUs, all right.
Yeah, but I don't know about that, but they knew they ain't going to talk about coming to these universities, though.
And you see how they take your money, they take your thousands of dollars for tuition, and they'll take your thousands of dollars of stuff, but they putting these bullshit ass rules on you, though. Well, then give me my motherfucking thousands of dollars back then, motherfucker. See, we don't think.
Right.
That's just like going into an Asian motherfucking store and they act hostile. I told you, I done told some of my relatives before. He said, man, that motherfucker was like, man, hurry up and get, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You waste all the time in the store. Hurry up and buy this. Man, I said, you better, if I was you, I would have kept that motherfucker drink or whatever, that bullshit beer, whatever the fuck. I would have kept that 211 on that motherfucking counter and walked out. You know what I'm saying? You don't let these motherfuckers talk to you crazy like that, man. They don't respect you, man. So it's a respect thing, man. Even a woman's gonna treat you fucked up if she don't respect you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. We on that. Oh, come on. We got to practice a massive principle all 24/7 days of the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this society got it to where it got even men like, and they masculine sometimes, and then no, man, you feel me? Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? There has to be order, man. Joe Biden is causing chaos. This dude is a feminist. He's a feminine. He's a bitch type president. I'm glad I can say this. He's a bitch type president. He's a woman. He does and thinks of shit a woman president would do. A man was not thinking about the shit, banning guns and, you know what I'm saying? Transgender, this and that. A man ain't going to be thinking about doing no shit like that. A man's going to be thinking about doing and preserving shit for families, people's families, American families, not no fucking bullshit, degenerate fucking bullshit. Joe Biden has really fell off. He's a piece of shit. I've been not like Joe Biden. You know, I've been not like the motherfucker, even when he was vice president. Obama picked that motherfucker for a reason. Obama was a piece of shit, and so was this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's the predecessor, the piece of shit predecessor. Fuck both of them, man. Man, and this should go to show black people, supposedly so-called black people. You better not vote Democrat ever again. You better not. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? 2 more years from now, they're gonna be on these dumbass motherfuckers gonna come out of nowhere out their fucking Groundhog's Day hole. You know what I'm saying? And talk about Joe Biden this and the Democrats that. Nah, dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. But you know, I give these other countries props, man, because they going out in force, man. These other countries, man, they going out and they're protesting in force. You know what I'm saying? Australia, look what Australia did with the what's the names. You know what I'm saying? Some of these countries, and I don't know if they're doing that for the jab or they're doing it against the jab. I don't know, but they doing it. There's a lot of countries they doing that in it, man. America, we're just too trendy out here. It's too trendy. People are too trendy to do that. People are too divided. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is trendy shit. You know what I'm saying? This jab shit's trendy. Even when you start seeing the mask, motherfuckers had the Gucci mask and shit. What the fuck? You flashy because you got a Gucci mask. Oh shit, let me watch out for this motherfucker. Let me get out of his way. Motherfucker got a Gucci mask. Oh shit, but the motherfucker got a Burberry mask. You know what? A motherfucking millionaire could wear some shit from Walmart and you wouldn't even know that he was a millionaire, right? You got these black people wearing bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You know, bullshit shit. That's what poor people do. That's what people do that has no currency. That's what people do that has no wealth. I got to show you I got wealth by wearing this bullshit. I got to show you I got wealth by having these rims on my car. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keeping that shit in the bank and making a business and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got to do this. We don't be, oh man, this is so much. But man, you'll see, dude. You'll see Facebook people, dude. Don't even hold that out. Not y'all. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about some of my family and some of my other man. I don't even. I'm friends is a certain word. It's a harsh word to use, bro. I mean, it's a certain term. I don't even know if I can call these motherfuckers friends, bro. I'm dead ass serious. And I don't care if motherfuckers listening. I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. I don't give a fuck no more about people, man. And I think all three of us have to be on that kind of tip, man, because you know, if you're not on board, man, like Marcus Garvey said, you left behind back with these motherfuckers, dude. Yeah.
Right about that.
Leave these motherfuckers behind.
So let me post this up there for you. I want to just post this article right here, y'all. Okay. Hold on for a minute.
And this is like another thing. Okay, so people that got
hold on. Okay. So if you're gonna come up. So they're gonna this king is Anderson King, and then we're gonna have a press conference tomorrow in Georgia with Dr. Simone Gold. You see Kwame Brown and King and Reef Islam and so forth and the like. So it's gonna be very interesting.
They ain't call me.
Have a look at this thing right here.
No, I'm playing.
What?
I said they ain't called me to come.
They didn't call you. They didn't get the memo.
I ain't get the memo.
Yeah.
I see it on that show. She was.
So
I think this is a good thing. Abijah, I think to Angela Stanton, I like how she's taking initiative and doing stuff like that. And she's smart because she actually has like 2 or 3 doctors.
I mean, you know,
well, hold on. We need more women to stand up too.
But see, I think the only ones Shaq are going to stand up. Shaq, the only ones that are going to stand up are the ones that think like me and you and shit and her, dude. Like, you know,
we need the women now, though. We need women to stand up with us now, because see us, we I don't know, man. We need all hands on deck now. We need all hands on deck. Can't nobody be laxy-daisy. Everybody, all hands on deck. Children too. We got to teach them how to stand up and fight the way they need to fight too. Because they targeting them too.
You bringing up the kids. I like that, man. That's very important, man. Very important. The kids see, and that's another thing. These vaxxers. Another thing. Most of these kids are not vaccinated. That's another thing. They don't give a fuck about the kids. They leave the kids. Oh well, I'm vaccinated. I got 2 shots. I'm gonna get the 4 more motherfucking jabs that they want me to get. What about my kids, or what about my relatives that haven't been vaccinated? Oh well. You see how we think? Seriously, does that make sense? What I just said? It's a separation process that people have in their mind too. You see what I'm saying? We get to here goes the word desensitize. We're desensitized again. We get desensitized by our own people. They're telling us to desensitize our own people. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, the motherfucker ain't got the jab and shit. Oh, let me stay away from this motherfucker. Let me not hug this motherfucker. Let me not invite him to family function. Or we got our own family not giving a fuck. We got people that we know. I'm telling you, I don't care about us, bro. I'm telling you. So Shaq is right. We do need all hands on deck because a lot of kids
All
aren't
hands on deck, man. We're
a lot
going
of
into
kids,
probably one of the toughest wars. So we need all hands on deck. Like you said, we need all hands on deck. Everybody that need to chip in and pull their part.
Yeah, Angela Stanley
Play
King
your
is
part.
good. I'm glad she's doing this, man. We need more. But honestly, somebody, you know how she's a kind of like celebrity, whatever. She has a big name. We need more big name people like this doing shit like this too, in a way, man. I mean, it's us too, more grassroots people too. But at the same time, how can I say that when these people are compromised, right? They're working with the same people.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
BJ, what you got up here, man? This looks like pretty interesting right here.
Poor guy, thanks to this brother from Texas sending me this last night. Different types of COVID vaccines here. You see, this vaccines are now widely available. You can, let me just do it like this. People with moderate, severe cognitive disorders, people 12 years old. You see this, right?
A lot of kids don't got it.
But at the bottom, it tell you these are these 3 clinical trials. So this stuff ain't really approved. This thing tells you this is a trial, phase 3. This is not completed. Last updated September 1st. Yeah. 3 vaccines are recommended. See the word recommended there? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
What are the possible side effects? Let's just go look at it. What the possible side effects are? Do they have it?
You know, it's weird how they got 3 vaccines, but none of them are for these new variants, right? People don't think that. We don't
pain,
think.
redness, tiredness, pain, redness, swelling, pain, chills, fever, nausea, right?
Mm-hmm. That's some
tell you what to do with pain: dress lightly, drink plenty of fluids, use exercise your arm.
You say exercise your who?
Contact your doctor, health provider, which is actually hypocritical. Huh?
Your arm. What does that shit do to your muscles, dude? For you to have to exercise your arm after you take the shit. And you notice they don't say what's in the shit? They're not saying like every other product that you buy at the store or whatever, or anything else you go to the doctors or whatever, they'll at least say what's in the shit. You at least get some shit that's telling you what's in the product, man. This is just like the movie They Lived. Question it, question nothing, obey.
But see, a lot of symptoms are something you can get. I don't know, man. Because I know when you go in these facilities, like any type of healthcare facility, they ask you them questions. Any fatigue is in it. That's common shit. Some of them are common symptoms of just not getting any sleep. Shit. They give you the most lame, most simple, common symptoms. They ask you. But they want to tie everything up to being a COVID.
But why would okay, so chills, fever, and nausea. That sounds like some flu symptoms, like some COVID or flu symptoms right there.
Right.
Muscle pains, that's flu symptom. You know. BJ, where BJ go? Yeah, Shaq, man, these motherfuckers. That was a good one though, Shaq. Do you right? I agree with you 100%. I don't know what the hell we're doing, dude. I mean, So we could have a little group thing on Facebook today. I don't care, man. We go on that motherfucker, all these sites and thrash these motherfuckers, people.
On
Man.
Facebook?
Hell, whatever. Like, you got to go in on these.
Start that bit up later on today. We got the well, I think what's the name we're doing the show today, right? Valerie, she got. I think she's saying the State and King gonna be on the show today, right?
Oh, Angela
right,
Stanley.
Bernard?
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think, or maybe I got it wrong. I don't know.
That'd be dope. Shit, that'd be dope, man. I wouldn't, man. I think shit, that'd be dope. See, some of these, so I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not trying to say whoever, but some of these people need to. I'm gonna keep it real, Shaq. Some of these little celebs, man, they need to start. We need to start, they need to start collaborating with some. You know what I'm saying? Get some of us or whoever on the show too, man, because we be dropping darts too, man. We need to start collaborating with people, man. But it'd be views and motherfuckers, they got a lot of views or they got a lot of whatever, they got a title or they're, what I'm saying, they're famous or whatever. So they look at it like, I don't want to collaborate with this person. I only
see, this time off for that. See, it's time off for that. It's time for definitely like-minded people to start linking up and doing. No matter if you so-called a celebrity, you got a big following or not.
Right.
The more the merrier. Shit, share your audience with other people. Shit, share your subscribers and stuff with other people, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened, man.
BJ,
I guess they kicked me out for a minute there. Let me actually come back in.
But guess who's in the chat? Monique 2C in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That sound like a radio show with Monique 2C in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Tune in.
Yeah.
What up, Monique? Monique.
What do you think about this, man? Monique 2C, what you think about? She's a
warrior princess. Her new name is WP. Her new name is Warrior Princess.
Yeah, she is, man.
Damn it.
Yeah, because Bianchi had called too, man, but I can't get him in.
You should try to get him a call again, man. Bianchi be spitting, dude.
Yeah, man.
Don't be like.
But
I don't got, for some reason on my computer, I got knocked out. So I had to get back on the phone.
You might just have to
send him a link.
Call. You might just have him call. You might have to have him just call.
He gonna call my phone. I got him. Just relax.
That dude is, he be spitting, man. Some people be like beyond Bianchi. Me and him the other day kind of, you know what I'm saying? But he was right though, dude. I agree with him though. On the last point, I did agree with him though. He was making sense. So that's the elder. He's a smart dude.
The computer froze up, man. These guys, what the hell, man?
And then I don't see why it's acting like that, because the internet should be up and cracking since it's this early in the morning. It shouldn't be acting up.
Man, they done knocked me out the box, dude. Like this shit. Look.
Monique loud.
Somebody got an empty phone line.
I got one.
Yeah, call this dude, man.
He ain't gonna be like, who the hell is this? All right.
Man, it's coming back. It's coming back. But
Monique, what you cooking this morning? What's for breakfast? No meat.
Breaking
no
that
eggs and meat though. What you cooking this morning, Monique? Breakfast for champs? You cooking that warrior breakfast?
I wonder what she think about this, Shaq. I wonder what Monique's 2C think about all this shit, man. I see what Shaq's saying. I want to get a woman's perspective and some kids' perspective and shit. I might have to start bringing my nephews on here every now and then too and shit. They grown. They like 19, 20. They like grown and shit. But still, I guess every now and then.
They the future. 10 years from now, they're gonna be in the same position we in. They're gonna be 39, 40. They're gonna be
So I want to get their perspective. You're right, Shaq. You give me some good ideas, man. Hey, BJ Twice, what up, bro? Yeah, man. These people, dude.
I'm out on that one.
This is my thing. I care about the kids, man. I care. So, most of these kids aren't vaccinated, you know what I'm saying, 12 and under, man. So that's another thing, too. We need to start thinking about it.
Here he is, y'all.
Hello.
Hey, Bianchi, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You were texting me yesterday about the so-called jab mandates and all that. You said this means war. You got Frank and Shaq on the thing. So go ahead and state your piece, brother. You said you wanted to talk about it.
Man, you know how many things I talked about since then. What was I talking about?
You gotta get your coffee, man. Hey, Bianchi.
You were talking about what Biden said yesterday, and you were saying this means war, and this is unconstitutional and so forth. And like, you got constitutional knowledge. So go ahead and talk about it.
Oh, you mean when he saying that everybody supposed to be vaccinated. I ain't never seen. It must be some dire things going on with the Democratic Party or somebody. Some of the stuff that you see that's coming down, and they're able to do this because people don't know. They're ignorant. They're ignorant of the Constitution. People should study the Articles of Confederation. They should study the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Paper, the Bill of Rights.
Damn it, BJ. I did that before too. I was showing the screen. I was showing my screen and I muted it. She was. No wonder why you couldn't hear nothing. Damn, let me text BJ right now, man. Damn, Bianchi's probably still talking too.
Damn.
Damn it. Yeah, Shaq, man. That shit crazy, man.
No, Bianchi's absolutely correct, man. Like you said, man. Yeah, we gotta start arming ourselves because, like I said, a lot of this stuff can be prevented. We just don't know, and then we keep saying, "Oh, I'm not into politics." But Negro, if you pay water, light, you pay taxes, your ass is into politics, whether you believe it or not.
That, like these fools in Chicago and Illinois want bullets to have serial numbers. What kind of dumb madness is that?
Yeah.
So you see that in that area, then you see Joe Biden with talking about he's going to come up with a way to make sure that everybody is vaccinated. Well, see, people don't understand. If you give that up, then what's next?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you better believe they're not just going to stop there. You had that dumb mayor in New York wanted to curtail you on how much big gulp soda you could drink.
Man.
Yes.
Control. It's control.
Yeah.
Bianchi, this is Frank. How you doing? Would you say it's control, huh? What would you say that?
That's what they want to do. They want to control you, yes. Federal government. See, federal government was never supposed to have all the powers that you see them using today. That power is with the states, with the people. They don't like that. The strength of the power of the United States lie with the states. The states have the power. The states permit the federal government to exist.
Joe Biden said he gonna get the governors out the way that don't agree.
Like he's a hitman or something.
Yeah, he wants to.
Mm.
And you have a congregation of states that's in like agreement. That's why they want to take off Texas. They want to take off Florida. They want to take off. Well, California is already Democratic.
Yeah.
Then you got these news media that's biased. Look what happened to Larry Elder yesterday. I want to tell y'all, point this out. One, you had a white woman with a gorilla mask that threw an egg at him or something. That's assault. Putting masks on like that is concealing your identity. If you let her get away, well, the Klan should be able to put their damn hood mask on.
Right.
Then you had a black man who was hurling epithets at him. He was performing an act of racism. Call it what it is. Then you had either the Los Angeles Times, I think it was, that made an article calling him the KKK in blackface. That is systemic racism. It's a company, right?
They did. I did hear about it.
These
That
things
wasn't.
are what they are. Now, when the left do it, they don't hear nothing. You're not a mumbling word. If that was Trump, shit, we wouldn't have been able to sleep all last night. The stuff you can have your radio on off, it still would be broadcasting that.
But hey, look at all the threats they made during the election. All these Democrats, these Democrats, the threats they made toward any Trump supporters. I'm like, yo, hold on, what? That's valid? You're a politician. You're in a position of power, and you making these physical threats and encouraging people to do bodily harm.
Yeah, not only see getting blacks registered is one thing, but the whole idea is telling them how to vote. Now you telling a black person he shouldn't be running. Ain't your time. Wait a minute. You come in down here. We up here on the top of the list. You come in down here, elder.
Good point.
That's very interesting.
Just because he a Democrat, I mean, just because he conservative, that people don't see it like that. Just because it's. I think that white lady and that white man. Somebody I was talking to Doc Boss last night. Those people was Democrats. The dude that hit the white dude in the back. I don't know who that dude was. If it was Larry Security or whoever that white dude was that got hit in the back of the head. And the other white dude that got in his face, and then the other white dude that hit him. That I think they were both Democrat, and I think that lady that had the gorilla, man, I think she was a Democrat too. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think those were Republicans.
Well, she probably was. Like I say, I can look at it many ways. Slave, you ain't supposed to be doing this. That ain't what the lesson was about.
When you throw an egg at them too, yeah, that is assault, dude. That's true. That's trure. That's just like spitting at somebody, like kind of like. That's true.
Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton the same way. Y'all supposed to do this. Y'all, I don't know. If you ever went to the polls in a blackboard and they have paperwork in your hand where you don't sit at home and research the issues, you surely got to research the issues and the candidates. You should be. You should look at each candidate and go and see how they have voted. That information is made available. If you got a candidate that's voting against your interests, you should not be supporting them. Then you wonder why come your shit never get done. I'm working my butt off. I went to school, I planned, I saved, but it just ain't working. Well, hell, fool, you voted for somebody who's against that interest.
That's right.
That's why we messed with Obama. Obama, even he was against our best interest. You know what I'm saying? Look at the idiot that he had as the vice president is now the president now. You know.
That's the same thing with black business. I don't support every damn business because they black or white. Hell, you got black businesses that turn around and support a damn Maxine Waters, give her money for her campaign. And you know she's enacting legislation that goes against your interest. We got to stop doing that crap. Shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? The Mexicans should just put her on the payroll because she does more stuff for Mexicans. So they should just,
And I heard that damn Obama talking about the Californians. I can't stand him. If y'all can't see into him right now in his damn Islamic connection, Obama is directing a lot of this shit from behind the scenes.
Yeah, we know.
You ever went in the house, they've been home, you been coming back from vacation, and you start, man, what is that smell? And the only way you find it, you use your nose. You go over here, and it's quite strong. You go over there, and it's not quite strong. And you open the refrigerator door, and well, when I smell something, it smells of Obama. Because you can watch his actions in the past. He's got some witches that work with him. Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah.
Valerie Jarrett,
Mm-hmm.
Susan Rice, Susan Salzman.
And you notice how they came at
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
Yeah.
you ain't lying about that, man.
All you got to do is watch them. Susan Rice is married to a man by the name Ian Cameron. He's a Canadian. His father is in the timber business. Well, when Trump got elected, Trump imposed a tariff on Canadian lumber because it was coming down into the United States in states like Georgia. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Georgia, where Georgia lumber businesses couldn't sustain themselves. They couldn't work that cheap. You got to pay a higher minimum wage. So their lumber is subsidized by Canada probably. Probably using aid, as the United States give Canada aid, I would probably say they do, using the aid dollars that's coming from the U.S. Congress. Turn around, subsidizing Canadian business. We can sell stuff down into the states cheaper than the people in the states can make it. Trump imposed a tariff on them because it is America first policies. Now, if I'm not, that sounds like that's good for Georgia. But look how Georgians treat him. So, sometimes people don't look down the line or down the road or down the field if you're a quarterback.
Yeah, right.
You fight the very things that are trying to assist you. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Don't make no damn sense.
Yeah. Well, you are exactly right, Bianchi. And we all, like I said, we always look to some of the things you said. But that's very interesting how you breaking this stuff down. I look at it like, hey, look, it's gonna be a separation take place, but only the strong will survive. So let's get to it.
Well, yeah, things that everybody's not gonna survive. Everyone's not saying they're not gonna make it. They'll survive.
Yeah.
And the one thing black folks do too goddamn much is survive. How you doing, man? Oh, I'm making it. Hey, man, what's up? Oh, man, it's a struggle out here.
I got you.
That's true.
You say we got to get. You say we got to get a little bit more involved, huh?
Your thinking. That's the extent of their thinking. They draw the line and they walk up to it. Then they take their toe and put it on the other side. See how it feels. Pull their foot back real quick. That's a self-imposed limitation. And you hear it all the goddamn time. White man ain't gonna let you do this. Man, they burned up Wall Street. Well, that wasn't Black America's damn Wall Street anyway. I was talking to a lady the other day, an Indian. They talking about, and you see, here's another thing. Blacks give their stuff away to anybody that ain't got white skin. Africans ain't supposed to be coming over here placing themselves in these actions that was meant in order to help blacks, quote unquote, I guess you can say descendants of slaves. But they do. It's just like having a peach cobbler in the middle of the table after supper. You, your wife, and 2 children, that's 4 of you. Well, 25% of that peach cobbler go to each one. But let somebody else in the house and they sit down. Well, your portion is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. So you can't be letting these people coming from all over the damn place come in and take advantage of the things that were designed for you. I kind of stand with the black organization at Cornell University when they was complaining to the administrator that you're letting too many Africans in here. You set these privileges and perks in order to help blacks who have been denied.
That's right.
You letting all these foreigners in who can't speak goddamn English, and you provide programs in our school district for them to learn how to speak English. But when our kids come from the home, speaking the language of the home, which is nothing wrong with it, you would call it ebonics.
Mother tongue.
Dude.
That's the mother tongue.
Yeah.
Where is our program to help our kids so that they can be more proficient in the business language of American English? Negroes don't say shit.
Well, but look, Bianchi, man, I gotta give it to you, man. You always breaking it down, and that's why I thank you for always saying you like what I got to say. I know you get on rid of me a little bit, but I mean, hey, man,
I really appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
I really do.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate the one that's on you because you see the one thing that you need to do is pick my brain.
Okay.
Before I'm gone. I ain't gonna be around forever.
Okay.
That way you don't have to start all over, wasting time.
Gotcha. Well, we definitely trying to pick your brain somewhere. So I'm glad you was able to.
I need Bianchi to come on the show.
And this brother wants you to come on his show too. So I'm gonna send you information to later so you can go on his show and break it down because you got a lot of content.
Yeah, well, I hope I can be of some help. But no, we gotta change, man. Change, man. We gonna have shit to change for. And that's what disturbed me in the children, man. I just look at these kids. See, you look at your child sleeping in the bed. When that child wake up in the morning, that child is not wanting to be a failure. That child does not want to be a failure.
That's right.
It slept and dreamed all last night of what it's going to do that day. And then when you put these restrictions on them, when you put them into a self-imposed cell, that's putting them in an educational environment where, because of where they coming from, the parents work hard and they sacrifice to make sure that their child has the resources that it needs. Whereas in answer every question the teacher asks. But when you put them in an environment where everybody else is numb, well, then the teacher will stop going to them. And then all of a sudden, they feel sighted. You can't do that. You can't have everybody in the same daggone environment. Some people just naturally got it in them. You don't do it at them damn football combine. You don't do it at the basketball camps. You take the best in every drill that's being offered, and you tell the other one, well, y'all come back next year.
And Bianchi, it's another thing, Bianchi, too. It's another thing that they only push that on our youth. They only push the only thing that's pushed in the communities, so-called communities, is sports and entertainment. You notice that, and that's another problem too. What you think, Bianchi? Do you agree with that? We need to have different solutions for our youth.
Right. When you look at, and I don't blame, and I'm not no hip hop person. I did like Biggie because of the lyrics in one song he had, which was Juicy. I like the lyrics in that song. But
you want to drop a 16, Bianchi?
Good businessmen now. They are. Jay-Z is a good businessman, no matter what his background was. And that's another thing I'm talking about there one of these days. Lil Wayne, Floyd Mayweather can't read, but he's got some good business skills. That's what you want.
Right.
But it has to be in all areas possible. It just can't be in one area like entertainment.
Yep.
And I don't know how blacks survive in Hollywood because that place is full of a bunch of freaks and perverts and
sex fiends. I know, that's true.
Right.
Shirley Temple and her mother went to Fox Theater for an interview, and I'd be damned when Shirley Temple was in the room. I can't think of the guy's name, doggone it. Freed was his mother went in the room with Freed. He started dancing on her, and And the one that Shirley Temple was in the room, he went in and came out naked in front of her. Butt naked. Shirley Temple. Then you got Negroes that make fun of Bojangles Robinson. The largest funeral procession ever in New York, where everybody came out, was for Bill Robinson, Bojangles. And when Shirley Temple was being interviewed up until she died, when people asked her, well, who's the most important person in your life? And she would say, Bill Robinson, Bojangles.
Wow. That's interesting. Well, let me gotta make a run, but thank you for coming on, man. Let me give me that information. Right. Hey, look, I'll talk to you later, brother.
Okay, then I'll talk to you.
All right, Bianchi, man.
Peace.
All right, man.
That was very interesting by Mr. Barbara Bianchi right there. So, yeah. I'll put it this way in a context. I just wanted to bring some insight this morning, and it was this has actually been kind of fun. Usually, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and get some information out there this morning because, hey, man, the war is on. Tomorrow they be talking about 9/11. Another psyop, but it is what it is, right? So I do think the ones that came on this morning actually, even hear me speak this morning because I know it's early and this was kind of like impromptu. I thought about it in like I don't know, 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I said, let me just get busy, right? So with that being said, Frank Nitty, you got a show. You always bring it, so I'm just shouting it out. Frank Nitty XX and Shaq got a show, so I don't know, Shaq, where you at?
I'm right here, man. What's up?
Look like you.
You hear me? Oh yeah. Oh damn, I went on camera.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the kids.
Yeah, you was there, but you sleep or something, man. Oh, you daydreaming? Well, yeah, Bianchi was speaking, but
yeah, I was thinking about some chocolate cake, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, that shit do sound good.
I ain't gonna lie.
That shit do sound good right about, man. You could shout your channels out first, Shaq, if you want.
Yeah, man. Y'all can come check me out, man. Yeah. We got a show, man. Shaq and Stice show on Sunday, man. A Working Man Blues segment, 516-666-9834. We're gonna be on live at 1 p.m. Central Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, every Sunday. Tune in. And tune in Sunday. Tune in Sunday, the Late Show for Dr. McCable's show. She's going to be breaking some men and women health down on this Sunday coming up, which is the 12th, I think. I think our show is going to be on at 6 p.m., I think, Eastern Time. So call the same number, 516-666-9834. Listen to that show, too. Got some good information coming. And next Thursday, BJ, I got a self-proclaimed, how the way I want to say it, damn. I got a guest coming on CL Smooth Live show. She's a black female out of Ohio. That's Euclid, Ohio. She's wrote and published her own book. So I'm gonna bring her on, and we're gonna have some good conversation about the book she wrote. You get a chance to go check her book out on Amazon Prime. It's The Preacher Daughters. The Preacher Daughters on Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Let me I don't know why they keep messing with the webcam and shit, man, but they keep on kicking me out the camera for some reason, but it's okay. Damn. Well, as you well know, you can get me at kingbjmedia.com, kingbjfitness.com, $1919 BJ, which is Cash App. Bernard Johnson's book, Instagram, Bernard1121. Yeah, like I said, more impromptu like this. This has been very, very the last day has been kind of chilling. So, when they bring up stuff like that, I said, oh wow, 80 million people, that's a whole lot of people that you're trying to get. So that can happen to anybody. So hey, look, I always say, only strong survive. And it's time for the strong to start thriving and surviving as well. The foolishness got to stop. You got a truck and you see some foolishness, you gotta run straight through it now. I mean, it's pretty much the end, man. This is like, like I said, they said 2/3 of the people in the U.S. 2/3 also is 2/3 of the dragon in the Bible, taking down 2/3 of the stars with him. See, look at the word 2/3, 66%. So just remember, hey, it's always the devil's in the details and documentation. Just always remember that, and then you can figure out the rest. It's a matrix, but it's a lot of people that's coming out of the matrix now. What yesterday didn't come out with the matrix yesterday, you didn't realize what happened yesterday with the matrix, then you just gonna be devoured. So that's a biblical verse. It says Satan come to devour, and as I will always say, the synagogue of Satan is making their way right now, trying to devour everything they can. So hey, I got to do a show about them too as well. We got to talk about them and their power and their self-proclaimed power they really don't have. But that 1% small group, that synagogue of Satan, they we got to start doing some more exposing on them, and that's Hollywood media, so forth. So,
Bernard.
So,
yeah.
You forgot we got the dang show that we supposed to be sending the audio to. We ain't the Spitting Fire show.
Yeah.
Huh?
Damn,
yeah,
you gotta
start
send
sending
that.
your audio to Murder so she can audit. Yeah, and then just let her load up, and then let me know so we can boost it. We'll just boost that. So that's on Spotify. We already got that show. Huh?
Yeah.
You be sending her the audio?
I just sent it to her. I sent her the show this morning.
Okay, tell her.
I sent her the show this morning. Let me.
I mean, we'll talk to her later. You know what I'm saying? Or talk to her just whenever she get a chance to audio. Put it on that Spitting Fire. We need to start putting the audio back on there, man. Keep our audio on there.
Another way
when we do stuff. When we do,
I'm still up, but never mind. Look, I just sent it to her, but it is what it is. Just keep, I get that straight. Her shout out to Queen for the work she's been doing as well. So with that being said, and Dawson and everybody else that sending information, y'all have been ecstatic. Been great, and Frank, I know it's 7:38 on the West Coast, so I don't know what you can do, but so I will get up, but go back to sleep or whatever. Do what you got to do. Matter of fact,
it's all good.
Go talk to some people.
Go back to sleep.
Tell people,
all good.
I tell people,
yeah, man,
it's time to rock Fredo and cut this crap out because y'all starting to become a spitting annoyance. Sorry about the guy in the gym or whatever, who I guess he tricked you or disappointed you. Right.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? No, he showed me the real. See that I love when people show me who they really are, bro. That's how you that's you know what I'm saying? I guess that goes with my horoscope sign too. I'm an extroverted person, but at the same time, Nah, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
your horoscope sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, man. So yeah, I don't.
Oh, what you December? What you December? Late December? What you? Mid
16th.
December?
Yeah, like mid-December,
Are
man.
you
So
right after? Hey, oh, I'm a Scorpio, baby.
okay, yeah. See, you know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Warrior.
Yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool person and everything, but don't let that, you feel me? Like people try to take that, you know what I'm saying? That extrovertedness and that willing to reach out to you as weakness and kindness. And nah, I don't go for that. But yeah, it's all good. He just showed me who he was, man. A lot of people on Facebook, wherever, people just show me who they are. I could know somebody for 20 something, 30 years and shit, man. They fake and they're not really. And you know, as long as that true, you know, their true principle and their true character comes out, it's all good, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I delete myself from their life, you know what I mean? But BJ, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, that you brought me on here again. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, early, you know what I'm saying, you know, late in the day, man. This is good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to put this message out here, you know what I'm saying? And y'all could follow me, you know what I'm saying? XX Frank Nitty XX, you know what I'm saying? You know, Facebook, Frank Nevermind Jones, you know, Instagram at Frank Jones 8115. I just got the Cash App, you know what I'm saying? $, Frank Jones, Jones with a Z, you know what I'm saying? So Frank Jones with a Z and then 1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all can hit me up, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got to come together, you know, and that'd be cool if you know what I'm saying, we could all come together on the same accord. We got to, man. We have to, because this is they rage war, you know. A couple weeks ago, I said on the program when you know, the lieutenant governor, you know what I'm saying, Dan Patrick said wage war on us for causing this surge or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying, this is another war, man. This dude Joe Biden, you know, raged a war on 80 million people, man. You know, serious.
Yeah, well, I just want you to take. Well, like I said, I'm about to get out of here, but I just want y'all to run time and have a blessed day.
Oh yeah.
All right, salute.
Oh yeah, salute. BJ, appreciate it, man.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, all right, y'all have
All
a good
right.
one, man. Stay woke, stay vigilant.
Gotcha. What the hell going on?